Hey guys, what's going on MassiveJoes Weekly?
What? Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes, a weekly word, episode 115. Big Neve.
115 of the best.
115. Both repping the snapbacks today. I got the TMJ flat peak up in this motherfucker. You got the
Dodgers.
Did you say, is it Los Angeles or New York?
LA Dodgers.
LA. He's going the west coast.
Do you know the game has the LA Dodgers logo tattooed on his face here?
Is that what it is? I thought it was a tear.
He has a tear on the other side.
Oh, that's the other side. He got all the face tats. Might as well call him Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson's ugly though.
Topics of discussion.
Back in stock, new products coming soon. Snapchat Takeover, July specials, Train of the Power, free Apparel Worldwide shipping, loyalty point check, MJ grand opening, AskNeve.
Fact. Jam-packed edition of MassiveJoes Weekly Word, and we have 13 questions for AskNeve as well. Neve, we're going to have to rapid fire this episode. First topic of discussion, Neve.
Back in stock.
I got nothing this week. I literally have nothing. Actually, you know what? Because my hair ain't did at the moment, but I think the Weekly Word viewers would actually appreciate.
It's got some good length though.
How long this is.
Look at that.
It's like a fucking mop. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I can literally eat my hair. That's length. That's commitment right there, viewers at home. The reason why I don't have my hair did for this episode of Weekly Word is because it's out of control. Can't see my man Robbie because he's on fucking holidays.
He's gone to the snow.
He's gone to climb Mount Everest or some shit.
Well, that's what he said, but fuck.
Yeah, can't see him till next week.
No snow for you, bro.
He's coming to the Grand Open.
He is, so you might have to get a cut there.
I may as well just hold
I know, I'm getting a massage for about 3 hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, back in stock.
Yes, hit him.
EHP Labs Isopept.
Yep.
EHP Labs OxyShred.
Yep,
both
in all flavours.
Yeah, back in all flavours.
And all sizes on the Isopep too.
HP Science Essentials range, back in all products, all sizes.
Yep.
Beast 2 Shredded.
Yep.
Beast Super Test.
Yep.
Lenny and Larry cookies, back in all flavours. They lasted about a day last time.
They went fast.
ANS Rave.
All flavours.
Platinum Labs Laxogenin.
Back in stock. Rave, tell you what, raw review dropped on Rave, blew up.
We've been selling truckloads.
Out of stock straight away.
So we got it back in stock, so yeah.
But it'll probably sell out again. So if you want some, get some.
Getting quick.
You know what I'm saying? Next topic of discussion, Neve.
New products.
Yes, hit him. Hit him with a little ghetto gospel.
Pro Stuff's amino links, the BCAA formula. 6-pack meal bags, the 3 meal bags, the smaller ones, the Innovator 300 they call them.
Yeah.
EHP Labs OxySleep.
Yes, finally. I'm not going to say it. The fat-burning sleep formula, because the fat-burning part's bullshit, let's be honest. But
well, they've included things in there such as green tea extract, raspberry ketones, CLA, and yeah, called it a fat-burning
I don't
sleep
think
product.
there's CLA.
No, there is.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was looking at
isn't it Garcinia?
Could be.
Just going to put it out there, 2 ingredients that I've said multiple times do sweet fuck all for fat loss, green tea extract and raspberry ketones.
Phenylalanine.
Let's just go with
5-HTP.
Let's just go with the sleep formula from EHP Labs.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Better?
I've been asked about a product as much as I've been asked about that lately, which is yeah.
Just don't expect it to make you burn fat while you sleep, guys, because
maybe you should mix OxyShred and
it's not going to
OxySleep together.
Then you won't be sleeping.
Uppers and downers. It might just level you out.
At the same damn
Yeah.
time. Move on, Neve.
Something called BCAA.
Yes.
Delicious. I've been drinking it.
Yeah, you're probably your #1 favourite BCAA at the moment.
Yep. Dynamic Muscle Prey.
Whole range of Dynamic Muscle new products.
Dynamic Muscle Prey Mass.
Yep.
Dynamic Muscle Vindicate.
Yep.
Gaspari Nutrition Precision Protein in the Neapolitan flavour, so it's got 3 separate flavours in there.
Incredible.
Delicious.
How do they do that? How do you know which flavour you're going to get? Each scoop could be a combination. It's like when you scoop Neapolitan ice cream out of the tub.
Is it all like laid on top of each other?
Yeah.
So it's not in separate packages like the old Max's bag or whatever it was?
No. It's all in the same. It's like it's a see-through tub. And it's,
no, that was Dharmatized. It used to do their elite whey in the Neapolitan.
Yes.
But you used to get 3 separate little bags inside.
No. Gaspari is like all 3 flavours like in the same fucking tub.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I don't know. Strange.
Anyway, Gaspari Nutrition MyoFusion Advanced.
Yes, the new version of MyoFusion from Gaspari, also in stock.
Prana ON Intra Strength and Prana ON Intra Boost.
Finally, Neve, the skies have opened, the waters have parted, and we now have vegan pre-workout and vegan BCAA.
Did you look at the pre-workout formula?
No.
Don't.
But if you're vegan,
Yeah.
what are your choices?
They're allowed caffeine, aren't they?
No, but it's not about the caffeine. Caffeine's fine, but it's about all the other shit that may not be vegan.
Yeah.
Like Hydromax glycerol, for example, not vegan. Thought it would be, but not.
That's
Comes
like-
from cows.
Are oysters vegan because they have no central nervous system? They can't feel pain.
But they're not a plant, they're an animal.
They can't feel pain though.
Doesn't matter.
Don't know if they don't know if you've killed it.
Doesn't matter.
feel anything.
Doesn't matter. Still an animal. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Why doesn't anyone say train like an oyster? They're an animal. Okay, coming soon. Still bleep that out.
Oh man.
Coming soon.
Yes.
Ready Fit meals?
Ready Fit meals are going to be in our Adelaide, South Australian retail stores on the 17th of July. So not this Monday coming up, the Monday after, they'll be available for purchase at all Massive Joe's retail stores. And Big Neve, $10 a meal.
Delicious. Even if you pick up a couple a day, or one a day, just for your dinner.
Amazing.
Gaspari Super Pump 250.
Yeah, on the way. We actually tried to order some, but couldn't get any, so we're not too sure when that's coming, but it is coming soon.
Outbake Nutrition Pathogen.
Also, same deal with Pathogen. They keep telling us it's coming.
Yeah.
And it ain't come yet. So I'm not going to call it. I'm just say coming soon.
Yeah.
It'll get here when it gets here.
TMJ Apparel Winter Collection.
Yes, next week it all starts to roll out. All of our new winter collection, our new heavyweight crew necks, our new heavyweight hoodies, our new zip-up Assassin's jackets, our new heavyweight cuff trackies, our men's 3/4 training tights. God damn!
Look.
I'm excited for the new apparel. Fuck.
Performix. So we've got the range for Performix coming in.
We do. Next week, right?
Next week, yep.
Available online and in store?
Online and in store.
all
Or
over the
in
place.
4 retail stores it'll be in.
It's a bit weird. Why? Why not all retail stores?
That's what they've given us.
Oh, okay.
BSN Test Booster.
I have to go back to them. So we've got 9 retail stores.
We need more stock, mate. Come on.
Anyway, move on.
They're lucky I'm putting it in 4 stores.
Yeah, no shit.
BSN Test Booster.
No, no updates.
No.
No.
Oh, and Fat Burner.
Still next year sometime.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Might have to stick with Pranas for the time being.
Yeah, because stick to. No, we don't have the Prana Fat Burner.
Oh, that's coming soon as well.
Yeah. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
I reckon Prana would be one of those companies that are like, Prana, what's the best fat burner? And they'd be like, a balanced diet.
Or raspberry ketones.
Going
Or
for
green,
a walk.
or green tea extract.
Yeah. I really hope Prana don't watch this fucking shit.
I hope no one watches this week. This is just a rip on supplement company's episode of Weekly Word. Fucking hell.
Fuck.
Okay, next topic of discussion. Neve.
That's what happens if you do bad by us, we'll fucking call you out. All right, Snapchat takeover.
Yes.
So yesterday, which is Thursday, whatever today is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've lost count of the days. Josh Blake,
Yes.
Bosch did the Snapchat takeover. Leah's doing the Snapchat takeover today. Apparently, I'm doing maybe Sunday. Adil's doing next Wednesday. Swolbait might do a day. Perhaps, who knows? But yeah. But anyway,
We're sharing the Massive Joe Snapchat around. We're doing a bunch of Snapchat takeovers, and this is something that we're going to be doing quite regularly. So every couple of days, someone else is going to take over the Massive Joe Snapchat to give me a break, and then to keep it entertaining for you guys as well, so you get to see a bunch of different stuff. So Dillip, throw up the Massive Joe Snap code at the moment, guys, and make sure if you're not already following the Massive Joe Snapchat that you do start to follow it now, because the content is
spot on.
It's amazing. Killing the Snapchat game at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a bunch of fun as we continue to get through. I want to go through like all the employees. I want even the retails. I want the casuals to take over. I just want, because I'm interested to see as well.
Yeah.
Like I find it entertaining watching the Snap stories back of all the people taking over. So it's going to be epic. Might even get some brand ambassadors involved.
Do it.
Could be epic. So make sure you're following the Massive Joe Snapchat. Next topic of discussion.
July specials.
Oh, Dillip, cut them up, baby. Cut up those July specials. They are all live and available online and in store up until the end of July. Or, if sold out prior, Big Neve, your favourite?
I'm going to have to go the Oxy Shred Oxy Sleep Stack with the free EHP Labs t-shirt.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
It's the only one I can think of at the moment, to be honest.
I gotta go, man. The Core Fury Core Pump Stack for $100. That's ridiculous. That's $50 off, man.
Yeah, $50.
That is just phenomenal. Bunch of awesome specials for you guys available this month. I would say the best specials we've seen thus far, which is timely because in Australia at the moment, everyone getting their tax refunds, going to have a little bit of spare cashayola. How
about the ON khaki tee? You get the ON special?
Yeah, no, that's good as well. Yeah, no, I really can't fault any of the specials, to be honest. Fatless Triangle's back as well.
Yep.
Fatless Triangle Amped. Amazing. So stock up, guys. Make sure you jump on your July specials. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Train with the Power.
Oh, yes. Awesome event that we have organised. Throw up the screen on the screen right now. Awesome event we have organised in conjunction with Optimum Nutrition and the Port Adelaide Football Club. Awesome initiative here. It's literally a training session with the Power. The details are, it's July 24th at 6 p.m. at Alberton Oval, which is Port Adelaide Football Club's home ground. Well,
I think they're
not
Port,
home ground,
I think they're
training facility.
I think they're Port Power. They are called Port Power.
Yeah, no, but they don't like you calling them.
No, they don't like being called Port Adelaide Power.
No, they don't like being called Port Power.
Oh, really?
They literally wrote me an email. We fucked it up now, so it doesn't matter. But they said, do not refer to it as Port. Do not refer to us as Port Power. It's either the Power or Port Adelaide Football Club.
Oh, really?
They hate being called Port Power.
Why?
I don't know. Everyone calls them Port
Well, don't
Power.
call yourself Port Power and then decide 10 years later you don't want to call it anymore.
Anyway, July 24, 6 p.m. down at Alberton Oval. To get an invite to this training session, real simple, you have to purchase an Optimum Nutrition Power Stack, which is a 5-pound tub of Gold Standard whey, a 30-serve tub of Gold Standard Pre. You get a free training towel and you save some cashayola. You've got to purchase one of those stacks in-store or online. Email sales@MassiveJoes.com. Tell us in 50 words or less why you want to come and train with the Power, and cross your fingers and your toes and hopefully you'll get selected. 15 people. So it's not like one person's going to win or two people going to win or 5. It's 15 people.
The odds of you winning is pretty high.
Pretty good, I would say. So make sure you grab a Power Stack. Email sales@MassiveJoes.com. Tell us in 50 words or less, and you could be coming to train with Team Massive Joes and the Power on July 24th.
Are you getting the boots on?
Fucking oath I am. I'm down. I'm going to show those Power boys how to lift that lightweight like bags of feathers. And then they're going to run circles around me on the football field.
Exactly.
Next topic of discussion, Nick.
Free worldwide apparel shipping.
Oh shit, yes. You tell them. This is your thing, man.
All right, so for all, we're not doing flat rate shipping. Oh, are we still doing the flat rate shipping?
We are, yeah.
So for apparel orders over $100, we're doing flat rate shipping of $9.95.
This is Australian dollars.
For Australian dollars.
Yeah.
For $150, you get free worldwide shipping.
Free.
So anywhere in the world, anywhere in the world, buy your apparel, spend over $150 Australian, and get your apparel shipped for free.
We'll ship it for free. The shipping's on us, guys. And it's not fucking like snail mail, sit on a ship bullshit. It's DHL Express.
Well, I sent a shipment to, who was it yesterday? I can't remember. Anyway, it left yesterday and it's getting to New Zealand today, by the end of today.
Fuck.
That's like 24 hours to New Zealand.
So fast.
So
Europe, you're talking like 3 to 4 days.
Yeah.
US, 2 to 3 days. It's amazing and it's free.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And with all the new shit dropping, god damn.
Yeah, especially
international
all the new apparel
dropping
dropping next week. So
better stock the fuck up.
Yep.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
All right, so loyalty point check online. So everyone's been emailing me asking what their loyalty points totals are for the last probably 12 months.
Yep.
While we had integrating our two systems. They've finally been updated. So yeah, you'll be able to check your loyalty points now. If you log into your account and go to your account information,
Dylan, throw up a screencast.
Scroll down and you'll be able to see your loyalty point total. Probably if you do...
Is it loyalty point total or available loyalty points?
It'll be available loyalty points.
Yeah, so how many points you've got to like spend?
Yeah.
Amazing.
I'm going to put this out there. There may be some little bugs Dylan may still be fixing with that.
Oh, there's always glitches.
So if you do see anything wrong, still send straight through an email. But,
if you log in and you've got like 1 billion points,
or you have zero,
probably don't have 1 billion points.
or you have 0 points and you've placed orders, Yeah, it's just a glitch. So
yeah, just let us know. But that is up and running. You can now check your loyalty points online as well as in store. You've always been able to check them in store. But you can hop onto your account online, check your loyalty points, and figure out how much you've got, and then you can figure out what you can buy with them as well. Shit is amazing. Next topic of discussion.
I just want to put a cliff note there.
Oh yeah.
That the new apparel won't be available straight away on points.
Never is.
So it's generally about 4 to 8 weeks, and then you'll be able to get them. So please just don't start requesting the new stuff as soon as it drops.
Yeah. If you click on loyalty in the top bar of our website, you can see exactly what is available on the loyalty program and how many points you need to cash in for certain pieces.
At the moment, everything that's on there is available.
Yeah.
But when the new stuff drops, that'll be a little while till it's available.
Yeah. You can't pick up a new Assassin's jacket on loyalty points straight up.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we've got to keep it 100.
Yeah.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
MJHQ grand opening.
Fuck, we're getting
July
close.
15.
We're getting close now, Big Nevos. Next weekend, July 15, Saturday, July 15. It's here at MJHQ, 14 Furness Avenue, Edwardstown. Fuck. We were just talking about it in the intro. I said, I'm going to get my hair did. Robbie's Chop Shop's going to be there. You're going to get Jake to give you a 3-hour massage from Watson's Massage Therapy, supplement blowout, apparel blowout, our exclusive property of TMJ to fuck, so much shit. I don't even know.
We've also got a few competitions like bench press, ergo rower. Is it ergo rower? Is that what you CrossFitters call it?
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome prizes up for grabs.
And each one's got a prize, male and female prizes. So there's prizes to be won on the day, prize packs. I believe Starvation's come through with a prize pack.
Ready Fit Meals is going to be there, sampling out all their deliciousness.
Yeah.
It's going to be epic. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I'm pumped. And it's like T-minus just over a week now.
Yep.
Fuck. Make sure you don't miss it, guys. Don't miss it.
Just hope
Next topic of discussion.
Hope the rain holds off.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to be undercover anyway.
True.
So it can rain fucking cats.
I wanted to party in the parking lot.
Party in the parking lot?
Yep.
Parking lot party?
Yep.
Parking lot bash?
Yep.
Is that what we call it? Next topic of discussion.
AskNeve.
13 questions for AskNeve this week, Big Neve, and there are some long-ass questions, but they're good. They're good. 13 good. 13 of the best. Richard Ray. Hey guys, coming to you from Oklahoma, US of A. With college just around the corner, I was wondering what nootropic you guys think would fit best for a student with a 6 to 8 hour school day to help stay focused as long as possible. I know you're big fans of Utopia. Thanks guys, stay lean and mean. Stay massive.
Yeah, well, you're probably right. Probably Utopia.
I'd go Utopia, hands down. Wouldn't even mess with anything else, Richard. Pants Mantra. What up, very big boys? Will from the ADL. I have issues with back pain, due, I believe, to having an overdeveloped upper back, mostly central, possible erector spinae and rhomboids, based on some Googling. I used to smash back sessions back in the day and wasn't likely doing them with the best form and variety, I guess. I think it's also compounded by having some fairly significant APT, anterior pelvic tilt, which causes its own set of issues and pains. I get massage and foam roll to work on it, but in your opinions, would you recommend any specific exercises that I should either focus on or focus on not doing at all, or possibly removing back day altogether, only just doing light weights, baby, or something? Cheers and stay massive. Fuck, that's a good question.
There's a few things I'll probably be looking at doing. I mean, your lower back's probably pretty weak if you say you've just been focusing on all upper back stuff.
Upper back stuff, yeah. Overdeveloped rhomboids.
Yeah. I mean, you can never have overdeveloped rhomboids. Let's be honest.
Yeah, well, you can have an unbalanced physique.
Yeah, but never overdeveloped.
Yeah.
But yeah, you probably just haven't developed your lower back enough. So stuff like your back extensions, those kind of things will help with that. I mean, if you got your pelvic tilt, I mean, I had a lot of problems with my hips, which was giving me like back pain because my hips were out. They're out of alignment. So going to a chiro and getting my back cracked and fixed and manipulated helped with a lot of my back pain, especially that was when I was real heavy deadlifting. So yeah, maybe seeing a chiro as well, just for your back pain. I mean, obviously there's a reason. Maybe something's out. Maybe just go get it checked out as well. And massage is good for loosening up those muscles, but if you've actually got a problem with your back, maybe seeing a chiro might be better. You
got to get to the source of that shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than sort of as we said before,
Band-Aid fixing that shit.
as we said before, with all back issues, I mean, I wouldn't, definitely with back issues aren't one of those things where you try and find a way around it. There's something that you should stop what you're doing and find the cause of it.
You got to deal with that shit, Will.
Because there's no point for because it's never going to get better on its own. So you're better off spending 2 to 4 weeks either stopping training or whatever you have to do with your back just to get it fixed, and then you'll be right to go instead of spending the next 5 years complaining of lower back pain.
Exactly. Peter Kern, hey guys. Peter here, long-time listener from Townsville, Queensland in Australia. Do you believe going to a small gym like an Anytime Fitness or those other franchise gyms like Snap Fitness hurt your gains? Is it better to go to a bigger gym with more equipment? Cheers, guys.
Well, Joe and I train at Anytime Fitness every night of the week, pretty much.
Yeah, man.
So, I mean, equipment's equipment, man. It doesn't matter doesn't matter what 4 walls it's sitting inside of.
And to be honest, Peter, like the thing is, man, you know, when you're talking about your kind of fundamental pieces of equipment, most of the gym franchise gyms like your Anytime Fitness or Snap or Zap Fitness, 24 Fit, whatever they are, they've all got the same shit.
Yeah.
Like really, it's just painted different colours. And even when you compare it to bigger gyms, you know, like your bloody Fitness First or Genesis or Good Life or whatever it is, they've still got the same shit. And honestly, sometimes even the shit in Anytime Fitness is better than it is in Good Life.
Well, I prefer the equipment in Anytime to any other gym because I like hammer strength.
Yeah.
Good Life uses some, I don't even know what, I hate training at Good Life because I don't like the machines.
And they're always fucking broken.
Yeah. Whereas Anytime, I like hammer strength. Luckily, the few around us decked out with as much hammer strength as you need, and you can do your whole workout. So
exactly. Yes, I would say to answer your question, Peter, no, definitely not going to hurt your gains.
I mean, if you put if you put the same,
not going to the gym's going to hurt your gains.
The thing is, if you put the same person in 2 different gyms with the same equipment, but one's called Dan's Powerhouse, and the other one's called Anytime Fitness, you're not miraculously going to put on an extra 10 kilos of muscle just because you're not going to an Anytime Fitness.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Andrew Palumbo, what's up, big boys? Drew here from Melbourne, Australia. Firstly, congrats on the growth of TMJ. You guys really are the people's company. What breakfasts can you recommend to a man during his bulk? Eggs are great, but wouldn't mind mixing it up every now and again. Also, just as a heads up for Nevos, I completed the 2 a.m. Bali Batura volcano trek a week ago. Be prepared to be dripping in sweat, but the view is worth it.
There you go.
Bulking breakfasts.
My favourite bulking breakfast, or when I want a breakfast, I have yogurt, granola, honey, protein powder, 2 scoops of protein powder, and a banana.
And a bagel. Throw a fucking bagel in there.
So that's my breakfast of choice.
Life.
At the moment, my breakfast is a Quest bar, chocolate chip cookie dough, 200 grams of chicken, 150 grams of salad, 100 grams of oddish of nuts, balsamic vinegar, then 2 scoops of MTS whey, 100 grams of blueberries, 3 scoops of peanut butter, a dribble of honey, a dribble of sugar-free maple syrup.
Oh,
blend that out.
Making me hungry.
That's breakfast.
Yeah. Andrew, I mean, when you're bulking, brother, like, man, the options are endless, especially with breakfast.
Yeah.
You can do protein sludges, you can do omelets, you can make waffles, you can make, you can eat as, man, shit.
The difference between me, though, is I'm not eating it until 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so.
Amazing choices for breakfast. Seb Severe, hey, very big boys. Sebastian from Paris. Paris,
Oof.
France. I don't think we've ever had a question from Paris before.
Where's your mate from? Pierre, or whatever his name is. He's from UK.
No, UK. This is awesome. Welcome, Sebastian. Hope everything is doing good. Big Nevos, looking good, mate. Really nice change. And Joe, I was waiting for your next cut. Your vids make my morning cardio and busy traffic a comfy journey. That's fantastic to hear, Seb. What do you think about the calorie? Fuck. Let me start this one again. What do you think about the calorie intake cycling every 4 to 5 days that Ben Pakulski preaches in his video, How to Optimize Nutrient and Calories for Muscle Building and Fat Loss? Thanks for the advice. Much love. Stay massive.
I don't really know what he talks about.
It's calorie cycling every 4 to 5 days. So you go like, you have like high calorie days, low calorie days. They might be structured around when you're training, when you're not training.
I think it's a good thing to do, just like carb cycling. Which is,
well, it's not like carbs.
Well, it is like carbs. Well, it is because you change.
Cycling.
No, but carb cycling because you're changing different goals and different amounts on different days based on what you're training.
Yeah.
So it's the same principle. They've just swapped carbs for calories. So I guess well, you and I really do it ourselves as well. To not the obviously extent that Ben Pekulski's probably going to, but on non-training days, you and I will consume dramatically less calories than days where we are training.
It's true.
In retrospect to that though, I've heard a lot of people say on your rest days after your workouts, you should have like high carb days and big refeed days on your rest days. So I mean, obviously, there's more than one way to do it. But yeah, I think the thing is, if you eat exactly the same food every single day, 7 days a week, for 4 to 6 weeks or whatever, your body's going to adapt to it very quickly. Which is why it's always good to change up your calories and your meat sources and all those kind of things.
No, I think it's good, Seb. Like Neve said, you know, I do it myself, and all of my clients who I coach, I do that with them as well. Is on non-training days, their caloric intake drops significantly because your caloric output isn't as high. So it literally doesn't make sense to eat the same amount of calories on days you're not training as days that you are training, in my personal opinion. Nick Karakizos. Hey guys, Nick again from Penrith, New South Wales. I just started exercising to lose weight after having a knee reconstruction 4 weeks ago and currently only do sit-down non-leg exercises. Just wondering, to lose weight, is it better to do TMJ extended hypertrophy or just do lightweight high reps? Thanks guys for all your help, stay massive.
Definitely don't do lightweight high reps.
Achieves nothing, Nick.
I think that's probably the worst thing anyone can do.
One of the biggest myths in the industry is when you're trying to get shredded, drop your weight back and do high reps.
Yeah.
To work in the cuts.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit. That's what that is.
Yeah. So keep training like you've always been training. Do TMJ hypertrophy if that's what you enjoy doing. Losing weight is all going to come into calories in versus calories out.
Exactly.
So you can train anyway. You can train 5-3-1. You can train TMJ extended hypertrophy. You can train 3 sets of 12 on every exercise. You can do whatever you want. It all comes down to the amount of calories that you're consuming, which will determine, and your nutrient timing, which will determine your body composition.
Exactly.
So I could train doing TMJ hypertrophy, being a 500 calorie surplus and put on weight, but I could do TMJ hypertrophy and be in a 500 calorie deficit and lose weight. I'm still doing exactly the same workout. I'm still doing exactly the same rep tempo, exactly the same intensity, exactly the same. Every other factor is exactly the same. The only difference is my calorie intake, and that's going to determine whether I put on or lose weight. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Bang on, big knee.
But definitely don't do lightweight high reps.
You're gonna lose muscle. That's what it's gonna be catabolic.
Yeah.
Jason Cotterill. Hey guys, Jay Cotterill from Mansfield in the UK. Cheers for putting the missus in her place last week. Much appreciated. I remember that.
The steroids.
Oh shit. I just wondered, with your combined vast knowledge and experience, what would you say is the best pre-workout stack to receive the sickest, most disgusting muscle pumps, regardless of crash? Thanks again for the awesome content.
If I'm stacking
most disgusting pumps,
like 2 together, it's probably red, white, and boom, and blood, sweat, and tears. My personal favourite. Those two stacked together.
That makes no sense.
Red, white, and boom, blood, sweat, and tears stacked together.
No, it still doesn't make any sense.
What's not making sense?
Red, white, and boom stacked with blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Don't you mean stars and parts?
Yeah, that's what I mean. If fucking Doug called his flavour, the products, the correct fucking names instead of stupid freedom flavour and blood, sweat, and tears flavour.
You know what, Jason? I would go. I've been trialing a new stack at the moment, and I have had the most disgusting muscle pumps on it. And that stack is MTS Clash fully loaded. Wait for it. Stacked with Blackstone Labs Hype Extreme.
Ooh.
Disgusting muscle pumps. Stupid. And really good mental focus too.
My favourite stack of all time is Kraken, Core Pump,
too much sauce,
and Vasky.
Ooh.
That's what I've been training on lately.
Really? So you got like, no, that's ridiculous pump.
Yeah.
That's too much pump.
No, no such thing.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, the pumps are actually painful.
Fuck. How bad's the crash though?
I don't crash from it.
Come on, mate.
I honestly don't crash.
Come on, mate.
I don't crash.
Be honest to the viewers.
I don't crash.
All right. Josh Young. How's it going, guys? Sorry for the length of the below question in advance. It's Josh from Southwest Sydney, New South Wales, Australia. Joe, it was great to chat with you and Swolbait at Filex a few months back whilst Neve was looking for a mirror.
Probably.
I kid, Neve. We spoke at Arnold Classic last year and you were a champ. Neve, you mentioned you had a history of having panic attacks if you couldn't train or you missed a meal, which I find somewhat relatable. Discussed that last week.
Yeah.
If I can't hit a weight session, then I need to at least have a swim or a walk about 30 minutes in the AM to compensate for the calories I'm consuming throughout the day. Otherwise, I'm irritable. I work at a leisure centre, a pool and gym, but due to my position, I'm often travelling to council or to other centres throughout the day and sometimes go too long, then preferably between meals. This is when I fall weak to scoffing down 2 triple Bondi burgers from Apparel, which isn't preferred as I do meal prep all my meals, but sometimes fall short. You also mentioned about not being fucked to train by the time it got to night. Have you ever had days when you're amped in the morning and throughout the day to train at night, but then as motivation dies off due to unforeseen circumstances such as too busy at work or stressful situations? If so, how do you power through / dial it in that mind-muscle connection when your mind is elsewhere, or you are happy to call off a sesh even after you've started and realized you weren't going to accomplish anything? Sorry for the long essay. Thanks and stay massive. So I guess really what Josh is asking is you wake up in the morning, you feel good, you're scheduled to train that night, shit goes down during the day. By the time it gets the time to train, you're like, fuck it, can't be bothered.
Yep.
How do you deal with that situation?
I mean, that's probably me on most days, like, to be honest. Because I feel fucking great in the morning. On like Saturdays and Sundays, because I don't work on Saturdays or Sundays,
fucking hell.
I train every day at 10:30 or 11 on a Saturday or Sunday. So I always get in there, like I always wake up, and then I go to F45 Saturday and Sunday mornings, but come home, shower, stuff around, have a coffee or whatever, and then I'll go train at 10:30, 11 on like Saturdays and Sundays. So that's what time of the day I feel best and most energized. Yeah, by the time the day goes on, I don't know why. I mean, I had more energy when I was landscaping, but like staring at a computer for 8 or 9 hours a day, like replying to emails and stuff, like it does drain me, which is why I've been using Kraken, which I like Kraken so much, because as soon as I have that, then I'm ready to go to the gym. But I mean, most days, if I didn't have a pre-workout, I just don't have the energy to go train. But yeah, definitely it happens a lot. But I guess you have to look at the, I guess I think of the results if I don't train, and that's what motivates me to go train. I mean, you think about sort of how far you've come with your training, or what your physique currently looks like at the moment, or what you're doing, or what you want to look like, and use those for driving motivators to go get your ass into gear and go train. I mean, someone like Joe would probably use something like his comp prep coming up as motivation, or I mean, the thing is training comes naturally to us. But if you have things like a comp prep, or you have a goal physique you want to attain, or you have something like that, it's always good that it's going to motivate you to go train. If you have no motivators, no goals set, then
you're going to find the excuse, man.
I mean, I've got. I'm like, this is one thing I'm going to Bali in 2.5 weeks. So I mean, that's one thing is I just
want to be shredded.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's why I'm training like twice a day at the moment. Yeah, twice a day, every day. And yeah, using that as a motivator. So even if I'm not fucking feeling like training, I would still use that as a motivator to get to the gym and do cardio or do weights in the evening. When you said there's sometimes when you just can't be bothered training, I mean, that happened to me Wednesday night. I was going to go train legs. Went to go do 10 minutes on the cross trainer, thought I'd been on there for 20 minutes, looked down and done 4.5 minutes. Went and started, and I'm like, no, this isn't feeling good, so I just fucked off.
Just bailed on it.
I went and did cardio, I went and did 45 minutes walk out on the streets, but there are those days where you just don't feel it. Whereas there's the other days where you go in and you just train for 2 hours straight and think you can destroy everything in the gym. So
that's it. So I guess really, Josh, it comes down to setting goals, man. Make sure you've got the goals which are going to in turn motivate you to not miss sessions, And then when it kind of gets hard and you're like, oh man, I can't be fucked training tonight, think about the goals, think about the motivators, and use them to push you to go through it.
I mean, I have different goals during training at different stages.
Yeah.
I mean, some things will be like, if I want to get bigger legs. I mean, this is something that I do is set like a wallpaper on my phone. So if I am currently having, like, not training legs, I'll put a picture up of Tom Platz's legs or someone's legs on my phone. That way when I look at it, I look at my phone to see what the time is, I'll have a look and I'll see Tom Platz's legs there, and I'll then obviously then that motivates you to go train legs.
I like that one, that's good.
Last summer when I was training, I can't remember who it was. I had a picture of, I think it might have been John Cena or someone, but John Cena looking jacked. So every time I went to go look at what the time was to go eat food, or picked up my phone to go get your Quest bar, then you look at your phone and you see ripped John Cena and you think, oh, fat Neve probably doesn't need to go have that Quest bar, does he? So things like that.
Fat Neve doesn't need to have that Quest bar. Devin Foley. Hello, gentlemen. Devin Foley from San Jose, California, USA. Not really a question here, just an odd one to last week's episode when you were talking about serving size and scoop size in products. At least over here in the US, some companies are manufacturing their own custom scoops to solve the issue of having to buy predetermined scoop sizes. Yes, most of the time the products from these companies do cost a little bit more, but it gives people peace of mind that they are not going over or underdosing the product. One example of a custom scoop is by the Ghost Lifestyle Company. Keep the weekly words coming, best part of YouTube. I'll give you one fucking example of Ghost Lifestyle Company. How about they get back to our fucking emails? Neve?
I've sent like 15 emails and I get a reply to like every third, and they want to work with us, and then they just stop replying to emails, and I've hit them up on Instagram, get replies, and then it just dies.
Yeah, not a very well organized company, to be honest. So I'm happy to hear that they're doing something good at least.
Yeah.
Manufacturing. Maybe they need to spend less time manufacturing their own scoops and more time getting back to people who want to work with them.
Yeah.
How's that sound? Fight 2913. Hey guys, Richie from Statesville, North Carolina, USA. Have you guys ever considered opening a US branch, or at least a US affiliate? Would be awesome for Team Massive Joes to be in the USA.
I'll ask this one for Joe, but only because there's still so much of Australia to conquer.
Yeah, that's the thing, Richie. Of course we've thought about it, man, but you know, you have finite resources, including things like time and effort and financial resources, and you can't kind of do everything at once. So, you know, we still have a lot to do in our own country, in Australia, before we start looking internationally, and that's kind of where all of our resources are directed at the moment, is doing what we do best here. And you know, once we're kind of happy with what we've done in Australia, then we'll start to look at devoting those resources to international, you know, operations, and one of those places will be the US.
There's still, what, like 5 states we're not in here?
Exactly.
So, I mean, there's still plenty of...
LNEM Fitness. Sup, big boys? Josh here from Geelong, Victoria. Been loving the content and info you guys have been pushing out. It definitely helps with the motivation and determination to keep pushing and improving. I've recently started monitoring my diet and, more importantly, my macros, and I'm currently testing and working out a cardio plan to lean down and lose some stubborn fat. I'm currently 85 kilos, around 18 to 22% body fat, and standing at 6 feet tall. I'm in a caloric deficit of around 2,300 calories per day, 240 carbs, 200 protein, and 60 to 70 grams of fat, compared to my maintenance of around 2,960 to 3,000 calories per day. What can you suggest in regards to cardio workouts and also HIIT workouts to help lose that stubborn fat? How often? How long for? Also, should I be looking towards a high carb or low carb structure in my diet to improve weight loss? Again, loving the content and how you reach out to the community. Stay massive. P.S. Would love to see some more SUP wars.
First question in response to your cardio is, and we've said it before, but use it sparingly. So use it when you need to bring it in. The thing is, if you're at 23, I mean, you're already at 2,300 calories, which
it's low.
It's low.
Yeah.
the thing is, if you straight smack bang now and you're still at 18 to 22% body fat. I mean, let's be honest, most people want to get around 10% body fat, start seeing their abs. So let's just say, for argument's sake, that's what you're trying to get down to. So I mean, you've got a good 8 to 12% body fat to lose, but judging by your numbers. The thing is, if you're already at 2,300 calories, which is low, and you start doing 5 days of 45 minutes cardio, by the time, all right, you might get down to 16% body fat, 15% body fat.
Where do you go from
Where do you go from there? You don't want to start doing an hour and a half of cardio or a half hour of cardio twice a day, and as well as your weight training, or you want to use it as tools in your tool belt for when you need them. So depending on what you're doing now cardio wise, but you'd probably start off with doing like maybe one HIIT session and one cardio session a week. Keep doing that for a couple of weeks, see where your weight's at.
Once you start lists at like 30 minutes, start your HIIT at like 10 minutes.
And just start from there. Something like even like your Tabata training's good, and do that,
4 minutes,
which is 4 minutes, and do that 3 times. Do it for 12 minutes. So something like that to begin with. Then watch your weight drop. You'll look at the scale. Don't always go by the scales as well, but look at the scales as well. But your measurements also, and also your body fat, and look in the mirror. But when it does stall, then that's when you bring in another HIIT session a week, or you extend your HIIT from 12 minutes to 16 minutes, or so you make little changes. Don't throw everything in at once. Just make little changes as you go.
That's really the key here, Josh. Is if you're not doing any cardio at the moment, start with a very small amount, and slowly increase it over time. Don't go. A big mistake people make is they'll go, okay, tomorrow I'm starting my cut, and they'll go from, say their maintenance is like 3,000 calories, like yours was, and they'll go, okay, so as of tomorrow, I'm going to go to 2,000 calories, so I'm going to drop my caloric intake by 33%. I'm going to do 4 HIIT sessions a week and 6 low-intensity steady states for 45 minutes. And that's where they start their cut. And they lose a shitload of weight for the first month, and then they're fucked. Because they're like, okay, I've plateaued, don't really want to eat less because I'm hungry 24/7 because I cut my caloric intake by 33%. Can't do any more cardio because I'm fucking exhausted because I cut my caloric intake by 33%. And okay, I'm done with my cut.
And slow. I mean, that's another thing, and as Joe sort of touched on then, is depending on who you are. Joe and I are both the same, but both of us would rather do more cardio and eat more. Whereas there are some people that say, oh, I went into this prep without doing any cardio. Yeah, but how many calories were you on?
I feel sorry for you, motherfucker.
So,
you must feel like shit.
Probably the thing is now is I wouldn't look at dropping those calories for a while. I mean, if anything, you could probably maybe bump your protein up, drop your carbs down a little bit. That was the second thing you had about your carbohydrate. I mean, 230 is still. I mean, that's
240 carbs.
I mean, that's probably
more carbs than I'm eating at the moment.
And that's probably twice as much as what I'm eating at the moment. But I'm probably eating a lot more protein than what you are, and I'm eating a lot more fat. So the thing there is as well is you could look at manipulating your macros a little bit. I mean, you probably don't quite need, especially at 18 to 22% body fat, you probably don't quite need that many carbs. I'm guessing at that sort of body fat, you're probably a little bit insulin resistance as well, is there? So just consuming carbohydrates probably pre and post workout to begin with, and not having them any other time of the day. Have your fats for breakfast, have your protein for breakfast, and just have carbs around your training, so pre and post workout. And yeah, look at bringing your carbohydrates down. Look at keeping the calorie content the same, but look at bringing your carbs. Yeah, bring your carbs maybe down to say like 150. Bump your fats up to maybe 90, and then bump your protein up to 220 or 230, whatever they are there, and look at manipulating them, keeping your calories the same, and then yeah, as we said, just look at slowly introducing cardio.
I agree. J4YL1L. What's happening? Big Neve and Big Hose. Jalil from the ADL. I know you guys have probably answered this question in the past, but why are supplement prices so high here in Australia compared to other countries such as the US of A? Keep up the content, fellas, and stay massive.
There's quite a few reasons.
There's 3 main reasons. First is the value of the dollar. So for every US dollar, for every Australian dollar, we get 70 US cents. That's the first thing. The second thing is freight, because it costs a shitload to freight stuff from the other side of the world to Australia. The third thing is taxes. Because as soon as you import shit into Australia, you have to pay tax on it, and that tax gets passed on to the consumer.
So yeah.
Those are really the three main reasons, man, as to why, you know, especially when you compare any product, the price of any product to the price of that exact same product in the country of which it's manufactured, it's going to be more expensive in any other country than the country that it's manufactured. The fact that the supplement market has evolved into such a point where most of the supplements are made in the US, of course they're going to be cheaper in the US because that's where they're made. So you don't have import taxes, you don't have freight costs, you don't have any of those expenses. You just have the manufacturing cost and then the margin that the margins along the line from the manufacturer to distributor to retailer. As soon as you start doing international business, you have all these extra costs like exchange rates, you know, and then even on top of the exchange rate, you know, a lot of people see the exchange rate, but when you go to pay for something in a different currency, there's fees involved in doing that. So, you know, the exchange rate at the moment is 76 cents, right? So $1 buys 76 US cents. But it doesn't actually buy 76 US cents. By the time the bank charges you the fees to buy US dollars, do an international foreign currency conversion, it's probably closer to like 73 cents. So you have that expense in there. Then you've got the cost of actually freighting it to a different country. Then you've got your import taxes and and your GST and your customs fees and all the other bullshit that goes along with importing. And all of these little costs end up adding up.
When you think about it,
so that's why.
It costs you $24 to ship over a pre-workout from America.
Yeah.
Think about the cost of shipping a shipping container worth of supplements.
Well, I can tell you what the cost is. On a 40-foot shipping container is $4,500 US.
Which is what,
About $6.5 grand.
Yeah.
And that's just freight. It doesn't include customs fees, clearance fees, GST, foreign exchange, nothing. That's just the actual freight cost.
I mean, if you put that, let's just say for argument's sake, there's 1,000 tubs in a shipment. Yeah. I mean, there's an extra $6 per tub that you just paid in shipping fees.
Straight up.
So a lot of these things that people don't really take into account. And then then as Joe said, plus the things is to get protein such as MTS whey into Australia is
import permits.
Import permits.
I didn't even mention that.
Which you have to pay for the import permits. So there's it's
and
not.
You need a permit. Say for example, Jalil, we want to import MTS whey. It's not one permit for MTS whey. It's a permit for every different SKU. So if we want to import a 2.27 kilo or 5-pound tub of Tim Tam flavor MTS whey, that's one import permit. If we want to import a 2-pound tub of MTS whey Tim Tam flavor, that's another import permit. That's 2. If we want to import a different flavor of 5-pound, let's say red velvet, that's another import permit. So you have, in addition, as soon as you look at protein, there's a cost associated with every single different SKU that you bring into the country because of import permits. And then you know where that money goes, Jalil? Straight to the fucking government.
So it'd be nice if it was just a straight swap of there's your money, there's, pretty much what you buy it from America is the same price, but there's all these extra add-ons which are not good.
Cost of doing business, man. Barney Ong, final question.
The bong song.
Hey guys, since nobody's brought this up and it seems to be the topic on trend, what are your thoughts on Brad Castleberry? The dude who's been called out by Mark Lobliner and pretty much all of social media for using apparent fake weights. For starters, and I think the answer is obvious, do you think he's using fake weights? And following that, what do you think of the persona he portrays himself to be on Instagram?
I mean, probably I've got two views on Brad. I mean, the thing is, I've followed him for 3 or 4 years now. So before he got called out for Mark and all these people, he's been getting called out for the last 3 years about using fake plates. I mean, 2 things I'll say about Brad is he's got no matter what people say, he's got a fucking very, very impressive physique. Like, you'd be lying if you said that you wouldn't swap physiques with him. I mean, obviously you might not, but most people, 99.9% of the population will swap physiques with him because of just how he looks and how he's built. Number 2, he might use fake plates, but the dude is still ridiculously strong. Like, he lifts heavy day in, day out, and he's, ridiculously strong. Where he is using fake plates, I mean, I've seen pictures, like videos of him with like 7 plates aside, standing there and the bar isn't bending. I mean, I don't think it's good to be using fake plates. I know fake plates still exist, and I know people do use them for photo shoots, for example, or videos. I won't call them out because we sell it supplements, but I know another guy uses fake plates. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, the big dog.
Yeah,
of course.
So I mean, yeah, it's well known that people use fake plates, but when you're using fake plates and saying that you just set your 573rd world record, or I just unracked 2,000 kilos of off the leg press and just like locked it out. You didn't actually do a rep of it and call it your 700th world record. I think that's a bit dicky.
Bit of a wank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the dude, I mean, I don't know him, so I'm not going to comment on him. He's probably a nice guy. But yeah, I admire his physique. I admire his strength levels. I don't think it's cool using fake plates and calling yourself you got a world record.
The thing is, Barney, I did an Instagram post on my my personal Instagram page. If you don't follow me, you probably should. It's at Joseph Mencel. Last week, I think I did that post about the social media. Be careful who you follow on social media. I did a post about it. I'm sure you saw it, Barney. And the kind of reason behind the purpose of the post was to get you to think about who you follow on social media and why you follow them on social media. The fact of the matter is, Barney, in this industry in particular, the fitness industry, a lot of the social media superstars are full of shit. They literally are. And we've been doing this. I've been doing this for over 10 years. Neve, you've been working for MassiveJoes for over 5 years. We've been to the US countless times. We've been to the I mean, we've met a lot of the big social media icons in this industry. And most of the time, we're disappointed when we meet them because the way they portray themselves to be on social media and the way they are in real life is complete bullshit. And the whole fake weight plate let's be honest, Brad's not the only person on social media who uses fake weights. You mentioned another one. I mean, I've seen a lot of these fucking, Spanish superstar Brazilian girls doing squats with like 200 kilos, and it's like, no, you're not. It's just bullshit. And I've got a big problem with it because, people, for whatever reason, look up to these people, and it's fake. It's shit. It's just crap. So, fuck it.
It's like life in general now, though.
Well, that is. We're in a fucking Instagram generation at the moment where everybody, everything's fake, pretty much. So it is what it is. But if you haven't read that post, go check it out and think about it. Think about who you follow on social media. And if you're following someone like Brad for inspiration and motivation, probably don't follow Brad. If you're following someone like Brad for entertainment, fuck it. Who cares? We love wrestling. That's all fake.
Yeah.
Can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
But if you can, the thing is you can tell the difference. The problem is with these things is you can go on forever. I mean, if you look at someone like, let's just say Mark Lobliner.
Yeah.
You know he lifts heavy weights.
Yeah.
And you can see that from his videos.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want to follow someone for using it, which is why Mark has called him out, because Mark knows he can lift heavy weights as well. I mean, guys like, I saw Mike O'Hearn called him out. Who else called him out? Fuck, I saw it the other day. Oh, another dude from US, one of the male figure competitors. I don't know, he called him out anyway. But yeah, you can tell someone like Mark who trains heavy and trains hard, and someone like Brad who does use his fake plates every now and then. So yeah.
It is what it is. Big Neve, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn the post notifications on your mobile and your desktop PC so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Guys, if you like this video, throw one of these up. Like this video, drop down a comment. We are taking another round of Ask Neve, so if you've got a question for Ask Neve, hashtag Ask Neve, ask a question. Don't forget to tell us where you're from so we can chuck it up on the map. And spread the love. Share this video around. Spread the love on the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Until next week. Where we come to from Neve.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay